Dexter showrunner Clyde Phillips reveals that another spin-off is dead. It came as a shock earlier this year when it was announced that Dexter, Original Sin Season 2 would not be moving forward, ending Patrick Gibson's run as the young vigilante-like killer in the early 1990s. The prequel was envisioned as only one of several potential spin-offs for the Showtime hit. In addition to Michael C. Hall coming back for Dexter: Resurrection, there were also reports about an offshoot that would center on the origins of John Lithgow's memorable Trinity character. In a new interview on the Dissecting Dexter podcast, Phillips opened up about the thought process behind expanding the Dexter universe. Phillips, an EP on the original series, who returned to spearhead the revivals, recalled that it was a project of Chris McCarthy, a top executive at Paramount, who has since left the company. In addition to revealing the plans for Dexter to be like Yellowstone, Phillips also doubted that the Trinity prequel would happen, indicating the studio is putting all of its resources into one show, in particular. He explains those doubts in the quote below, what this means for Trinity and the Dexter franchise. Dexter and Harrison Morgan walking in the street in Dexter Resurrection Season 1. Paramount has gone through a very public merger, joining forces with David Ellis and Skydance. Unsurprisingly, new executives would have different ideas on how to handle big franchises. In the case of the serial killer series, the different idea and the dividing line seems to be doubling down on Michael C. Hall as Dexter Morgan rather than creating another Yellowstone. This is made clear in the fact that Hall will return for Dexter: Resurrection Season 2 after the first installment, which assembled an impressive cast and undid Morgan's controversial death. But the decision to focus mainly on one show is somewhat puzzling, given that Paramount boasted about the ratings of Original Sin. The viewership for the prequel went up, increasing 27% for the finale when compared to the premiere. It was the most watched episode of the series, suggesting an appetite for following where the Original Sin cast of characters would go next. From the outside looking in, at least, it seems like the calculation is to focus on the main Dexter story rather than risk diluting it with spin-offs. Our take on the Dexter spin-off news. John Lithgow looking to one side suspiciously as Arthur Mitchell in Dexter Season 4. It is an interesting update. On one hand, you could make the argument quite clearly that too many TV projects hurt a juggernaut like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But on the flip side, each Yellowstone spin-off has been at least a respectable hit for Paramount.